Hey, I've got some questions coming in about finger style or finger picking. Um, this is what I was taught, that you take your thumb and use that on the bass notes. So if you're, I recommend hanging out on the couch, just lay back and hold your guitar and just do some boom, 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 boom. Just get used to that thumb hitting the bass note. Watch TV. Get used to thumb hitting the bass. Okay. Index finger, have that hit the G string, the third string. Maybe go back. We'll just try an experiment here. Thumb and index going back and forth. So my thumb is forward a little bit. Don't let your thumb go back here. Then these fingers, you'll be hitting the string sideways. You'll get kind of a scratchy fingernail sound. You want a nice solid, the finger should come this way. Like your finger's a shovel and you're just dig into the string lightly. So that's thumb and index. Then bring in your middle finger for the second string. That's cool, man. Fingers are amazing if you just stop and look at them. Think about your hands. So we're just trying to build up a little bit of coordination and endurance, dexterity, and all that good stuff. Finger strength. I'm supporting my arm on the side of the guitar right up here in this corner. And of course, next is the ring finger on the first string. That's just getting your hand warmed up. That pattern might work pretty good if you're doing some chords. Let's see how it works on. Yeah, that could work. We're just getting your hands started. Now here's, let's try thumb one, let's call this thumb 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to keep them on the same strings. I'm going to go thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. I keep thinking of things. I keep thinking of how people like, hey Brooke, I'm working on finger picking. Oh, let me see. Yeah, like this. I'm like, that's thumb picking or something. I don't know. Don't let your thumb take over. Just for fun, you can grab all 4 strings like this as a group, which I might do on a chord. So you can kind of combine grabbing them at the same time or rolling through them. So far we're keeping the thumb on the bass note. You can also do alternate bass note. Let's say we're on an E chord. Oops. So I'm doing thumb 1, 2, 3, and then I alter the bass note. Holding an E chord. You know E, right? Middle ring index. Yeah, memorize that. Let's grab the metronome just for fun. Establishing really steady timing is super duper crazy important. I'm going to go like 138. Let's go a little slower, like 120. That seemed like a long time, I'm sure. I thought it was kind of fun to stay on one chord. So your thumb can alternate the bass note. Some chords it's really easy, it's just writing the chord. Other chords you might have to think about it. Say like, let's go over to a C chord. Here's the bass note. The C note on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Same pattern, thumb 1, 2, 3. If you do the alternate bass note, you're going to have to go. See what I did? You're going to have to jump. Go ahead and jump. Might as well jump. Crazy, isn't it? Or sometimes you can set up like this. See how I'm covering both bass notes with my ring and pinky, 3rd fret. I'm going to start on the 5th string, go to the 6th string for my alternate bass. Went into a trance. What else can you do? All right, here's another pattern. This is thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Again, it's thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Say it again. Thumb 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. I'll do it with just open strings. I'm going to try it on a bar chord. hard. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm going to try it again, a different chord progression. Check it out. Thumb 1 2 1 3 1 2 1. That's a good pattern. I was playing a little fast there, just trying to move this thing along a little bit. You can also hit two strings at the same time, like that's one I love to do. I'm starting with thumb and ring, hitting two strings at the same time. So these are together. And then I go middle index. And just for fun, I'll hit an alternate bass note next. And then I'll go ring, middle index. Usually I don't hit that last index. I go. And if you forget what's happening or your hand starts to cramp up, you can punt and just give it a, and that I prefer over the thumb just going kind of a clunky. That sounds kind of thumpy. I like those fingernails to scratch across the strings lightly, just sort of. The hard surface of the nails is a brighter sound than your thumb. So a lot of beginners will kind of focus on using their thumb for everything, or the thumb will do too much. I try to limit the thumb, rely on those fingers more. Don't just get your thumb. Yeah, you see, self-taught people, it's a good way to learn, but you can get into habits. There's, if you learn a kind of a inefficient habit, then you come to a teacher and we're like, well, I see you're getting some kind of good sound, I see what you're trying to do, but we have to kind of rewire your thinking a little bit, which can be painful and uncomfortable to change. So before you get hardwired into having your thumb overcompensate and do too much, get these other fingers moving. Eventually, you can get it into songs like So even though I haven't played that song in a few months, even though I kind of fell apart for a second, just keep rolling, have fun with it. Here's another one I practiced. Well, you get the idea. I kind of gave up on trying to play classical guitar. I just don't think I'm built for it. I mean, I don't have the desire to practice 8 hours a day to learn that stuff. It's just so hard to play it smooth, and I just feel like I don't have the strength to just rip into those strings and make it sound really super awesome. But, I tried for a long time to get a little bit of classical guitar knowledge. So I just sort of do my thing. Usually, like if I'm playing a gig, I'll use a pick. I'll go. I might just break over to a little finger picking like that. And I'll go back to a pick. I'll just sort of tuck the pick in there or here. Oops. And then just start picking with these fingers. I kind of mix it up. That's a weird way. Smart people, as I've said before, use the pick plus the fingers, something like a... That's called hybrid picking, where you use the pick plus fingers. I'm slowly doing a little more of that. Like I say, smart people do that. I don't. But I'm trying. All right, there's about all I know about finger picking. Take her easy.